Manny Machado, third baseman, shortstop, formerly of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Prior to that, Baltimore Orioles, has signed a $300 million deal. That is what we have learned. Manny Machado is signing a $300 million deal, which is a record deal. 10 years, $300 million with the San Diego Padres. Now, a lot of you are looking at that, and they're like, hey, Manny can ball. Manny can absolutely ball. Lifetime career batting average of .282. 175 home runs in his career. 513 RBIs in his career. Last year, 37 home runs, batted .297. In his time with the Dodgers, he batted .273, batted .315 with the Orioles, batted .273 with 13 homers, 42 RBIs in 66 games with a Los Angeles Dodgers squad that ended up going to the World Series where they would lose yet again. Still haven't won a World Series championship since 1988. Playing for an organization with deep pockets, with arguably the greatest pitcher of the modern-day era in Clayton Kershaw, with a bunch of supplementary parts around them, where if Manny Machado was all of that, they might be the champions. Now I want to emphasize that what I'm about to say is not a knock on Manny Machado. It's nothing personal. But I don't give a damn who it is. Ain't nobody worth 10 years in Major League Baseball. That's my personal belief. You can give me all the numbers. You can give me all the ratings metrics you want. I don't give a damn about all that. All the analytics. I don't care. You want to tell me the 8 players before him that signed 10-year, $100+ million deals, you go right ahead. Throw Derek Jeter into the mix. Throw Alex Rodriguez's first $100+ million contract when he signed for 10 years at $275 million with the Texas Rangers. Feel free to do that. Tell me that worked. Tell me Troy Tulowitzki worked. I got it. I got it. But the fact of the matter is, giving Manny Machado $300 million, where you going, San Diego Padres? Where you think you going? You ain't been in the postseason in about 7 years. You haven't had a winning record in 7 years. You haven't had a winning record in 7 years. Let's talk about these Padres for a second. Let's talk about them. The San Diego Padres have not had a winning record since winning 90 games in 2010. Since that time, they have never won more than 77 games in a season. They haven't been to the postseason since 2006. They haven't been to the World Series since 1998 when they got swept by the Yankees. And never in the history of this franchise, dating back to 1969, have the San Diego Padres won a World Series title. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but if I got those kind of things going on, I'm not giving you one player 10 years, $300 million. I'm just not doing it. Why? For what? Manny Machado, who can ball without question. This is the brother that basically has the attitude, I'll work when I want to work. I'll run the bases when I want to run the bases. I'll show effort when I want to show effort. That's who you give 10 years to? 10 years? I'm not feeling that. I'm so happy that the Yankees didn't do that. And by the way, don't do it for Bryce Harper either. And Bryce Harper is a stud. I love Bryce Harper. And I am in no way saying I have a problem with the money. I don't give a damn if it's $400 million or $500 million. What I have a problem with, ladies and gentlemen, is the years. I have a problem with you selling me, trying to sell me on somebody being productive 10 years from now. How the hell do you know? In my world, personally speaking, I don't think any of these guys should get more than 6 years. There should be no deals more than 6 years. I like what the NBA has done. I don't like what they've done in terms of restricting salaries. Like, I don't believe that LeBron James is worth $153 million. I think the Lakers should have been able to pay him more than that. LeBron James, simply due to ratings and who he brings through the turnstiles, city to city, across this nation, LeBron James is worth $300 million. Easy. In salary. Easy. So I don't like the fact that he's restricted to the $153 million. But I like the fact that all you could give him was 4 years. I like the fact that for his own team to retain him, all they could give him is 5 years. I like that. Because it's just when we're talking about professional sports and you're talking about the physicality of an athlete, how the hell can you project what they're going to be 10 years down the road physically? That's insane. And especially in a sport like baseball, where you can smack homers out the ballpark. Or you can have an ERA under 2 and be a strikeout king pitching once every 5 days. The fact of the matter is that it's virtually impossible to project how good somebody's going to be and whether or not they'll earn that money down the line. I'm not giving out no 10-year deal. Manny Machado, is he box office? Are you really going to sell tickets in San Diego? Are people going to clamor to the ballpark, salivating out their mouth to watch Manny Machado?